A. Welcome to Famous Made, where we ignite growth and independence, champion progress, and empower individuals to seize every opportunity. Join us on the transformation journey towards our success, celebrating every triumph of long life. Now, today we got none other from the box state, brother, Finesse.
Hey. What's going on, good brother?
Salute, family. Welcome to Famous Made Podcast.
Thank you for having me, man. First and foremost, before we get started, man, I just want to say, man, you have a beautiful young daughter, man. Congratulations, man. Beautiful family, man. So I just wanted to get the important stuff out the way first, man. But let you know, man. Salute, King. I see you.
I appreciate that, family, and you got a beautiful family as well, man. So it's important to be fathers in
Yeah, man.
kids' lives.
Yeah, man. It's
To say the,
important, man.
to
Yeah.
say the least. So, fresh off of your latest project, Horse Antidote with Two Official.
Yes, sir.
We're going to get into that, but just let the people know who Old Finesse is and
Yeah. I'm
more.
just old Finesse, man, part of the Pharaoh music group, part of News Entertainment, out of Colorado, out of the box state, man. Been doing this hip hop thing on a serious note here since like 2018. A lot of ups and downs with it, man, but we sticking to the script, man. We staying dirty till we come up clean, and yeah, man, we just pushing the line, man. We just continuing to build, trying to keep the momentum, keep the discipline, the consistency, the inspiration. Um, and yeah, that's just me, man. I'm just, I'm a simple man, bro. Just trying to push the culture forward, but make sure the bonds that I have, especially with my camp, my circle, y'all brothers, everybody I deal with personally, just make sure that we push those relationships forward, man, and keep them strong, man. So, I'm just simple with it, man. Just pushing my pen, having fun with this shit.
Hmm.
That's it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of relationships, talk about how big relationships are in this industry, in this business that we in.
Oh man, it's very important, man, because I think it's probably the most important thing, man, because sometimes we can get lost in the sauce in this shit, man. And you could see all the what I'm gonna say trinkets on Instagram. You can see the trinkets, and people can be showing you one side of it, but then when you meet those individuals in real life, in real time, you're like, nah, that ain't it. So I'm really thankful and grateful of the relationships I have, especially from Moose, from you, all the brothers in New York. The Box Apple shit is connected, it's solid. But those relationships, I know that we all hold each other accountable, not just to be good artists, but to be good brothers, to be solid. Like like that circle of brothers, that shit being solid still means something. Where other areas, I think that there's too much reaching going on in hip hop, and a lot of people get burnt for money, they get burnt for their time, their character comes into question. It's because you're just reaching, you trying to do it fast. You want to skip the relationship building, and you want to just get right to put me on Instagram and tag me and post me and all this weirdo shit. But I think, like, the slow process of building relationships, that's going to be more beneficial in the end. And that's what, that's why on this album, not to go into that, but that's why on this album, if you notice, everybody on this album is one of mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really not trying to reach. I believe in what we do. I believe in us as a brand, and I'd rather push that. And if I have a misunderstanding, I'd rather have it with one of my loved ones versus where we could sit down and communicate and fix it versus having some misunderstanding with somebody that it might go all the way left. You know what I'm saying? So just being wise and make sure that my next move is my best move, and always using a strategic approach of how I'm doing things and using my mind, you know.
Makes a lot of sense, and just to build off that, with me,
Yeah.
if we was face to face right now, did you work out today? Did you
I
get
didn't
any?
get it today, but I've been 5 6 days a week, bro. I see you. You keep yeah.
You owe me 50 push-ups before the day is over. You know
I bet
what
I got you. I
I'm
got you. Yeah,
saying?
yeah, I got you. You already know. You
Yeah,
keep me on my shit. I'm like, yo, hey, say don't miss, yo. I can't miss. You know what I mean? But
yes, sir.
I've been in there, man. Yeah, I've been doing good. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing good. I
See
really,
you in the gym on your stories. I'll be seeing you in the gym
yeah,
doing.
I'll be in there and I'll be trying to. Now I'm trying to get a part of the 4 a.m. club. That shit's been hella hard because I work like 60 hours a week. I be in the garden,
Mm-hmm.
but that's my goal. Like right now is like, getting in the bed by 9 and becoming part of that 4 a.m. club because I'm just kind of a person. I don't like to be around a lot of people, God. You know what I'm saying? I don't like being around like a lot of people and a lot of people's energy be off. You know what I mean? So I'd
Mm-hmm.
rather get in the gym in the morning where, you know what I'm saying, the people that's there that early, they pretty much dedicated. And it's kind of true because every time I go in that time,
Same.
everybody, the same people there, you know what I'm saying? So if I can get up at 4 and I'm like a person that don't like the rush. So you know what I mean? I like to take my time in the morning. So I be dragging my ass. And I wouldn't say drag my ass, but I just don't be like trying to rush out the door. Like I'll be wanting to wash my face,
Mm-hmm.
brush my teeth, get my water, get my little supplements that I'm taking. And then so if I can get up at 4 and get to the gym at least by 4:30, 4:45 and get my workout in, then that's the way, you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to I've been trying to get my discipline on that type of structure, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, that
Yeah.
always makes any time that you even because working out is a thing that like people may see me and look like it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. You know what I'm saying? It's
Nah.
not something that you necessarily want to do, but the after result, like how I feel good after I do it. So that's why I do
Mhm.
it. I know my mood will be a certain way after I do it, and that's the only reason why I really push it towards people. I don't push it just to be like, "Yo, work out." I want you to feel better because I already know. I don't if I'm not gonna sit there and have a full blown conversation about your past and your traumas or whatever you've been through, but I know you at least need to stretch. You at least need to get that testosterone pumping throughout the day so you can move forward. So that's the reason why I push it. And plus, if I'm gonna do it, if you're around me, I just want to be a positive influence, and I feel like that's positive at the end of the day. So
Yeah, and I mean you hit the nail on the head, man. Like how you feeling? You know what I mean? That's these
yeah,
things that we don't I mean in our community, man, I mean it kind of bothers me, man, because we don't do that with each other, man. Everything has to be about some type of image, but when the last time a brother called me like, yo, man, how your physical health doing, man? How your mental health doing, man? Did you get in the gym, man? You been drinking your water, man? You been getting your fruits and vegetables in, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's not vegan, but have you been eating like responsible resources of
mhm,
protein, you know what I mean? Like just don't go in there and the supermarket and start buying Tyson chicken, man. If you're gonna eat chicken, go do the knowledge of where this chicken's coming from and where the sources is from. You know what I
mhm,
mean? And that's just something that we need to do as black men, I think, in our community, man. We need to not so much where people think, oh, you trying to judge me or nothing, man, but like we just want to push our brothers to be better. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about when you hitting that front line, man, you want some lions with you, bro. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You don't want no sheep with you when you hit that front line, man. You want some real lions with you. And the lion, if you notice the lion in the jungle, he not walking around. Nah, he chilling up under the shade tree. And when them hyenas come and he hears some screams, he like, all right, man, let me go help these cats out, man. Let me go let me go get these out the way. And when he move, he finna move. So
mhm,
me, that's important for me right now. Just the thought of staying ready so I don't have to get ready. I don't want any problems. I'm not looking for any problems. But if you come fucking with me and mine, we're gonna
mhm,
make sure, you know what I'm saying, we
mhm.
ready for the event, you know what I mean? And we're gonna train for the for the event. So that's what
Yeah,
I've been on, man. Just the military mind and that my discipline slowly getting back to, where I need it. And it's a process, I just want to stay the course. But brothers like you keep me in tune. I go by your Instagram, like, yo, I can't let you know what I'm saying? When I see bro again, I gotta
yeah,
be in the park with him, so I gotta do some pull-ups. I wanna go do some pull-ups with AAA when I go to New York. You know what I'm saying? So things like that. It just keep you motivated, man.
yeah, most definitely. And so pretty much you've been like on this journey since 2018.
Hmm.
You put out the horse antidote and that visual that you have for it. Classic. Like
Thank you, brother. I
don't
appreciate you.
you don't really see visuals like this, man. And I stress to you, and you stress to me off the record. We spoke about just visuals and how it's not always about rapping in the camera. It's not always. It's like if you do it, you got to make it count. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And I felt like you made this one count, and now you got this project that's out. Like, go into details with you and Two Official. I never met Two
Yeah,
Official. Salute to him
yes,
as well.
sir.
Go into detail about that.
Yeah, so Two Official, man, that's a good brother. He out of Chicago. He's a heavyweight. He worked with a lot of dope MCs. But he was on the Goldie and Slim joint. He did the not the purse first, but he did the intro joint. I'm tripping on the Goldie and Slim project. He
Okay.
had sent me that beat for Horse Antidote, but me and Moose, we was in Oklahoma City and we was listening to it and we was making that Goldie and Slim and Moose heard that shit. He was like, yo, what's this? And I'm like, yo, this the man to official. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
yo, this is crazy. So we put that his first joint on that. And then me and him had been talking, he was liking stuff that we did in the camp. And I was just like, he was like, bro, we should just do a project. And I was like, well, just send them through. And if it makes sense, we'll work it out. You know what I mean? And we have probably been working on this project for like a year. I mean, we had some hiccups, and then there's some things people want to brush, and I'm like, nah. Like I'm learning patience in my older years now. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning how to. And I think right now what we do, we just start wanting to put it out. And I'm like, nah, man, like it just didn't sit right with me. So we
Mm-hmm.
was gonna put it out. It's May now, so we was trying to put it out back in like January. And it just didn't. I was like, nah, this ain't it. So I was like, let's just chill, let's continue working. And we continue working on it. And then we got the May 7th drop. But yeah, I mean, it was just it came together, man. It was like I said, it was a working process. Shout out to Windsor, shout out to Blanco. They was in the studio with me recording, you know what I mean, working the boards for me,
Mm-hmm.
helping me get through the thing. And then we was getting the beats, and then we shoot them off to Frey. And Frey gonna do his due. You know what I'm saying? Frey is crazy. So Frey got the album sound like it need a Grammy right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I got all the homies on there. Prophets on there, Silent Sniper, Izzy, Moose, um, Grand Combo on there, and then my man Lad Shabazz, aka Butterfly from Diggable Planets. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
we just
Legends on there, man.
yeah,
Legends.
legends, yeah, definitely. And I mean, it's homegrown, man. It's all in house. You know what I mean? Like we ain't really and that was important to me too, to keep it in house, keep it with us, and like really push the bar with the sound. Stop, get it, get a lot of drums in there, a lot of hooks, things that make people move, but also, what I'm saying, put some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in there so people can think as well. So, that's yeah,
That's
that's
key.
that.
That's
Yeah,
key. That's key nowadays. Due to just the structure of hip hop and wherever things is going, everybody got their own lane, obviously. So what may not be for me or what may not be for you may be for whoever else likes that. But I personally like, music that make me say what he said, running back. You know what I'm saying? What he said,
yeah.
not not more so just the beat. I love the beat too, but it got to be a mixture of both. That's just how I grew up.
Yeah, we
Personally.
talked about that. I mean, me and you have spoke about this a lot of times. Just
Yeah.
off, you
Off
know
the
what I
record.
mean. But we
Yeah.
just be sitting down speaking. But to touch base with what you was speaking about with the visual, and I got a full video of that. I might put it out. You know what I mean. But that was just a promo joint. But
Mm.
my whole idea of that was I just wanted to let people know, like, look, man, I ain't. You know what I'm saying. I want to let them know, like, you could be fly and intelligent. You can be with a lady and she can look presentable, but you can
Yeah.
still be on some fly shit. I don't have to be. I'm just getting away. I'm just what I'm playing my age, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being
I
who
like.
I am and what
I
I
like.
do on some regular shit. I'm not finna be out here with all the extras. You know what I mean? Like that's
I
the
like.
type of shit I like to do. You know what I'm saying? This summer, I'm gonna be out here in these mountains, moving around. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just playing my age, bro. So I thought it was very fitting, and they wanted at first the videographer's like, yo, you should rap this, and I'm like, nah. We just giving them the aesthetic, bro, because
Yes.
sometimes people just need to see it. Like they can listen to the song, but they can just see the aesthetic, and that
Mhm.
may make somebody be like, yo, I need to go read a book or something. Like, yo, this nigga's on a typewriter. What the fuck, yo? He's
Exactly.
on a typewriter with a hot pink polo shirt on. What's wrong with this nigga? You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's just the way I'm going with my shit moving forward, man. I'm just taking it to another level. Make sure it's elegant. Make sure that it make that I wanted to inspire the young bros to be like, yo, Finesse on some. chilling out like this and like, yo, you know what I mean? Because it might catch a couple. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it might catch a couple brothers and be like, yo, man, I'm finna go to the library. Or yo, I'm finna go to the studio. Or I'm finna go do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hang out and do this. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah.
that's the angle that I'm trying to hit.
So yeah, so as far as that's concerned, because the project's called Horse Antidote.
Yeah.
You talk about keep it player, keep it P. I know I
Mhm.
spoke to you off the record, but for the people who
Yeah.
just think that pimp and like pimp player, that type of stuff, like the respect for women is obviously there because look at the visuals that you're showing. And you get what
Yeah,
I'm
and
saying?
then so I'm gonna give you this, but so when I'm speaking on the horse antidote, right?
Mhm.
So, people might take that literally in the sense that like, yo, he's talking about like prostitutes, but I'm talking about like, so think about us being in the game as artists, right? And then when you go to these streaming platforms and what they're doing to us, they're giving us a third of a penny for a stream, bro. So I'm the horror's antidote. I'm the medicine to that sickness. I'm finna swing off into a whole different lane where they ain't gonna really be able to hear me on those streaming platforms. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Because that's how I'm gonna answer. Now I know right now, until I build more momentum with my fan base and what I'm trying to do, I have to be where I have to be. But I'm the answer to these whores antidote. You know what I'm saying? Because right now they trying to make us the whores. We the artists and we presenting the music, right? We presenting the material. But without this platform, without this stage, we gotta fall in the way they want us to fall in. And many
Facts.
don't get to that level where they could step off and be like, yo, I don't have to ever fuck with them streaming platforms where they could just do everything based off of their own website
Mhm.
or their own YouTube channel or their own Bandcamp and say, yo, if y'all want to listen to me and y'all rock with me and support me over here because I'm the whore's antidote. I'm the medicine to their sickness. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I was building with my bro and I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? People hear literally, but in my mind, this is what I meant by it. You know what I'm saying? I'm the
But
whore's antidote.
it's always good to get that out, the message out, to because I know you a double entendre, you a punchline, you just got you witty. You know what I'm saying? You visual. You got visual language in your music. It's just you're just not like the average person that steps on the microphone and just be saying anything. So with you, I feel like personally, every song you drop, you need a visual for a lot of people so they can really see and hear exactly what you're saying. And a lot of people say that about me as well because it's like,
Yeah, yeah, and I see that with your music too, and I'm like, damn. I told Moose, I was like, man, if I lived in New York with y'all, bro, we would be going crazy because I be seeing it. I be like, I be seeing it. I'm like, yo, hey, he got a message with his music, but in
mm,
order for people to get the message,
yeah,
they
they
got to
need it.
see the visual. Yeah, I
Yes,
understand what you're saying
yeah,
exactly.
yeah, because it go over people's heads,
Yes,
and
sir.
it's more so it's like it's a aesthetic that I bring to the music, and I feel you're the same way. You bring aesthetic. You just don't bring how they say vibe. You bring aesthetic, and the aesthetic I feel like is just like how you put it out with the typewriter in the room. It was just so elegant, man. I gotta applaud you on that, man. That was wonderful. You
Yeah, I
know.
appreciate it, man. It was my vision too, man. And we was at they have a renovated school over here on the west side of Colorado, in the Springs. And I was just looking through some different spots and I seen that and I was like, bro, this is it.
Mhm,
Because, you gotta understand, man, like this game has been so watered down, bro. Like even think about the pimps, like back in the day.
mhm.
Like think about how those brothers stood out. They dressed real sharp, they
Shiny.
weren't they weren't using drugs.
Yep.
They, I mean, these people, they was taking care of the community. Yeah, they was doing things, but they was managing situations of people that wanted to be involved in the street life. You know what I mean? And again, with the game being watered down and the exploitation of the game and the lies being told and the rocks being thrown, man, you get a bad rap for a lot of things, man. But
Mhm,
like I always tell people, you really don't know where these things originate from. You know what I'm saying? You think about gangs, how gangs are formulated. Gangs formulated from people trying to protect their community.
mhm,
And then somewhere they took a wrong turn. You know what I'm saying? So everything in my eyes has some positive aspect from it. It's just the way we draw it up and the way we present it. So I could sit here and be like Pimp's dialect, right? And then I could have some girls hopping out of Cadillac over on the corner, you and y'all gonna see that visual a whole totally different way. when I'm like pimp's dialect with the visual that I gave, because people ain't even thinking about a pimp's dialect. They just like, yo, what the fuck is this? You
Mm-hmm.
know, I seen a lot of people in the comments like, yo, this is what hip hop needs, like,
Yeah.
yo,
Yeah.
because it's making people think outside the box. And I think sometimes we have to get uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying, so we can get comfortable. You know what I mean? Like, if I don't want to be redundant and just keep doing the same thing and
Yeah.
same
Over
thing, I
and
want
over.
to try new things and see which way it takes me. And I mean, it might hurt me sometimes. Some people might be like, yo, this shit is corny, man. This nigga's in a library with a typewriter. But then some
Nah.
people like yourself might see it and be like, yo, this is fly, yo. You know what I mean? And those are the people that I respect.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? We gotta keep pushing the bar, I think, in my opinion. You
Yeah, you
know.
you got to push the line exactly how you do it. Get that and that visualizer, like I said, once again, you're not seeing that nowadays. You're seeing that with artists who have a crazy budget. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
Mhm.
what you spent on the video. It doesn't even matter. It's just the visual that came out of it and what you're doing and how I know you from off the record to
Right.
literally being on the record. It's two sided to it, and
Mhm.
it's just a game where you get in and like you said, the goal should to to build it up, like on the Spotify, whatever the case may be, and then now everything is all exclusivity. Or it's like, yo, you know what? I'm dropping my next project on this platform, and it'll come out on streaming sites 3 months later after everybody who appreciated what I did
Yes,
pay
sir.
they dues and support me the way they support me. But if your music was a color, what color would that be?
My music would be gray, straight up, just gray. You know what I
With the
mean?
sweat.
Because it's gray. You know what I mean? It's like it's a lot. Like, I was just talking to Klepto. You know what I mean? Who produced Prodigal Son. He had hit me up about this album, about the Horse Antidote. Told me how he liked it and what he was listening to. But one thing he said to me, he was like, "Oh, you always got." He said, "You always hitting corners of different corners. You know what I mean? You might have some pimp shit in there, but then you might tell the kids about not eating swine or read the ingredients in the pork. You know what I mean?" He was like, "You hitting corners," and I think that's kind of like gray. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not bright purple, it's not blue, it's gray, man. It's like, it's for everybody. I'm gonna try to put something in there that everybody can relate to. You know what I mean? And I think that's how you really touch in this music, is that you touch with emotion. That you try to get something in there that people be like, damn, I went through something like that. You know, like, in the way when I'm like, how we living life to the fullest if we just paying bills. And I'm like, yo, they about to cut my lights off. You know what I mean? Like, I've been through that before. You know what I'm saying? I've and that visual that I got for that one coming next, yo, watch how I do this. I got a crazy one. I had to talk to you when we
Yeah,
on the line though.
yeah,
But I got a crazy one for this one because, like I said, if you're not getting the bag, my bro, you in the way. You know what I'm saying? You in the way. You know what I mean?
most,
So
most definitely.
these are type of songs that I want to start, pushing, because I want to get us to think. Now, it's still Players Club. Don't get me wrong. Shout out to
Mhm,
Moose, shout out to Ice, the whole camp. But you know what
mhm.
I'm saying? I wanna expand. You know what I'm saying? I want to take it to another level.
Most, and I think you do. Like I told you, I played you for people out here, and they're like, "Yo, why the fuck this nigga rap like that?" And then
Yeah,
then I played them again, and they're like, "Oh nah, this nigga really saying some shit." You know what I'm saying? Because out
yeah,
here,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like I play it for people, and they give me their feedback, and it's just like, "Yo, listen to what he's saying." Like, no, that nigga really saying some shit. It's like, yeah, and everybody got their own style, so it's like, you know,
yeah.
continue to keep doing what you're doing, family. You know what I'm saying? Horse
Yeah,
and dope.
because that's scary, right? You know what I mean? Like, when I was rapping like that, I get that from people too. Like, yo, oh, like, yo, and I'm like, nah, man, like, this how I'm gonna do it. But then, you double back, and some of them same people might hear some other songs of like, yo, what was that? You know what I mean? Like, I had some people from Houston, they heard the Never Savor single that I did with Calico, and me and him just did that on the fly, man. My people was blowing me up about that song. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, I mean, I wanted to stay true to me. I want to stay true to me. I want to stay true to my sound. And I mean, I know that's a hard thing to do nowadays because, everybody wants to just get that gratification. But that's what I teach my daughters, man. You know what I'm saying? I got all girls. So I teach them that. Like, yo, be true to yourself, man, and be true to what you do. And the right people they're gonna rock with you. And the wrong people might not rock with you, but that's gonna be the right people that should rock with you. It's
Mm.
very simple, you
Yeah,
know.
it's not a tug of war game. It's more so like, listen, if you ain't got nobody in your corner right now, well, friends, quote unquote, not family,
Yeah,
that
right,
is for a reason. It's not by accident. It's because either you're working on yourself or mentally you outgrown everybody. I don't think no one's better than anybody, but I think the mental is what pushes people past certain stratospheres or ceilings that they have in life. And once you get
definitely.
past that, it's like, okay, I'm not on that type of time, or I'm not even on that level. I'm gonna stay in my lane, you stay in your lane, and we here for a reason. So listen, man. Listen, man.
Yeah,
Box State to the Apple. Wait, how you
yeah,
say it?
man. That
Let me
box apple connection, baby.
box
We in
Apple
there.
connection. We
Yeah.
here. This was one in the books that I've been wanting to get done. Obviously, like I said, off the record, we will be having everyone from the team up here. It just when people got something to deliver and it's on time and it's the right time, and we'll get everybody up here. So until then, y'all stay tuned to the Famous Made podcast. And Finesse, any last words before we jump up out of here? Anything else
Hey
you
man,
want?
I just want to tell you I appreciate you, man. I love you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate what you're doing. And I mean that sincerely, man. Like keep doing that, man, because we need that. You know what I'm saying? We need that motivation. You don't even know. You be working out and I might see you like, oh no, I can't miss today, man. Hey, went got it. You know what I mean? Because y'all 2 hours ahead of us. So I be telling cats that, like, yo, man, if you getting up at 8 o'clock, man, it's already 10 o'clock in New York City, bro. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So if I get up at 4, it's 6. You know what I mean? Like, so I just wanted to say, man, I appreciate what you're doing. One love to the whole clan. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. Um, yeah, man. And I'm just humbled by this, man. I'm grateful. I'm humbled, and you know what I mean. I just want to continue to build, like, and me and you'll chop it up too, because I'll shoot some. I want to shoot some ideas your way. Maybe you can give me some insight on some things I got. But actually, like when I did that, when I did that video, and shout out to my man Connor 719 Connor, young style here, 21 years old, shot that, man. He's a monster. You know what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
saying? Yeah, he a monster, man. And shout out to him. Shout out to Haley, the young model was in the video also. Very good people. Um, but when I did that, I thought about you, man, because I was like, yo, man, it'd be on some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
that's just I'm just grateful, man. I don't know other way to say it. Pharaoh Music Group, News Entertainment, the whole clan, man. And Dutch killed that shit. You didn't listen to that new range with Dutch on it?
I gotta listen to the project in full.
Yo, you gotta go.
I
Yo,
gotta listen to the project in full.
Dutch went dummy on there. So shout out to Dutch too. Love, man.
I'm gonna get a workout set into it. That's the best way for me to listen to it
Yeah, man.
while
Yo,
working out, not
yeah, man.
still.
Yeah, Dutch
That's
went.
like
Yeah,
a
Dutch
workout.
went wild. But I appreciate you having me, brother. For real, man. You
So
already know what it is.
the,
Bulletproof.
yes, sir. And the last thing I want to say is, the last 2 weeks, I just been thankful, man. Like anytime I've
Yeah.
done something, I just want to say thank you. That's it.
Thank you, man. I'm thankful. I'm
To
so
myself.
thankful, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm for real, bro. I don't even know. I can't even express it right now. The numbers on this album, man. The numbers that we doing on this album right now has surpassed any project I put out. This is my 5th solo project right
That's
now,
great.
and I'm just so humble, man. I mean, I was with my cousin the other night, man. I was just lost to word. I was lost to words, man. I didn't even know what to say, and I was just like, damn, you know what I mean? People were saying, "Oh, you rap this way, you rap, why you don't do this, why?" And I was just like, "Yo, like, you know what I mean?" And now shit just like, and I'm like, "Yo, they getting it, man." You know what I'm saying? This is O's lane. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go, man. You gonna get that.
Oh.
You know, yeah. Oh, you know how it go, baby.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
you know what I mean? And I gotta give Moose a lot of respect on that, man, because Moose will always tell me when I was like, man, get discouraged. Moose was like, yo, Finesse, it's just you. Just do it the way you doing it. He will always encourage me to stay in my lane, and I appreciate the bro for that, for real.
That's one thing about him. He always tell you like, "Yo,
And I
bro."
appreciate you for that too, because you told me straight up, like, yo, I be playing your shit, niggas be like, but I'll be like, hell nah, you know what I'm saying? So those little things we need, man, as individuals and brothers, man, you need that sometime, man, because you never know how that might spark your bro to be like, oh man, I'm finna tear their ass up now. A bro
Facts.
told me this. Oh man, wait till I'm, I'm gonna go and get the gold pen with the platinum trim on it.
Because
You
you
know?
know what it is. I'm not playing it for just the average person. I'm playing the people who listen and like. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? They got
yeah,
to it. I'm not playing it for no 18-year-old who don't
yeah,
understand
yeah. Nah, you
what I'm
told me. You
saying. Yeah,
told me.
you know
Yeah,
what time it is. So feel me? Like just keep doing what you're doing, and you know the light will show you it. So his success leaves clues, right? So you see what you just did. You just got to continue to do that times 10, and then you're gonna see flourish, 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 and you're gonna be at a point where it's like, yo, listen, oldfinesse.com, man. That's where the music is at.
that's where
You
it's
know
at.
what I'm saying?
And that's the goal, right? That's the
Yeah,
goal. That's how you become the Horse Antidote right there, baby. We taking
exactly.
our we cultivating our own culture. We taking our culture back and we gonna protect it and nourish it and take care of it.
Yeah, so I want to thank everybody who tuned into this wonderful podcast episode with Old Finesse. If you got any value out of this, subscribe. Oh, give them your social medias, email, whatever they want to contact you,
Yeah.
business or
Yeah,
whatever.
so you could contact me, good people out there. You can contact me at O_finesse, FINESS 78. And I'm just on the gram, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, we trying to break these chains, baby. So you can find me on the gram. That's where I'm at.